Uyi-official yonyaka kwezi Youth Awards apha eSafa Cape Town uziva njani?
Ndinobe kakhulu ngokufumana le award ngoba bekukudala ndiyisebenzela kodwa khange ndiyilindele uba zizoba khona ii-awards zakaSafa. Ndithi ukuva kwam imeseyiji uba kuzobakho ii-awards Friday, but ndabe ndiyiqonda ngendlela endisebenze ngayo kulo nyaka uba ndisethubeni lokuba ndiyifumane le award. Ya.
Ngoba nabantu ocinga uba badlale indima enkulu apha kuwe yokuqeqesha nokulungisa abakwenza ube kanti ukweli nqanaba.
Firstly nguMr Luvuyo Phuphuma from Nyanga, LFA. Ibe nguMr Ngoyesizothiyo kwaLanga. Mr Zama Yokwanga, HOD of referees lapha eKosafa. Ibe ngupresident wami LFA, Mr Zulisa Ntungwane. Ngabo.
Ngive omnye umuntu apha esithi ufumana kwakho le award uthi hey la mfana uyawakhupha ke amakhadi.
Hayi ndiyawakhupha hayi kodwa andiwakhuphi nje. Sube ndilungisa into engekho right. Xa iplayer ingafuni undimamela okanye i-technical omnye we-technical team engafuni undimamela. Injalo tata.
Sinqwenela impumelelo man.
Ndiyabulela tata kakhulu. Inkosi tata.
I feel very proud and I am very happy that my hard work is paying off. Not only mine, I'd like to thank everyone that got me thus far, my parents, my mentors, all my referees. I feel very proud, yes, and thankful and grateful and blessed.
How did you find the season that was?
The season was very tough. I had hectic games, but I took those hectic games and I learned from it. So I'm using that to my advantage, and I can only move forward from here and learn from my mistakes and do better in the future.
Who's a person that you think have done contribution to your career?
I'd say my parents, because without them I don't think I'd be able to get anywhere, number one, and they always had my matches supporting me, so I'd say my parents. I couldn't do it without them.
I feel very, very happy, I must be honest. All glory to God.
Let's talk about the season that was and the recognition that you've been given tonight and with some of the work that you've done behind the scenes with the team.
I think firstly, let me acknowledge the club that I work with at Cape Town Spurs Football Club, and also the youth coaches that I work with. Without them and the soccer player that I coach, which is the under-40s this year, this would have not been possible. So it was a long year, you know. Initially, I was going to coach the under-16s this year, but there were changes that very well the boys developed. But I think the award comes in because of the achievement that we have achieved as a group, as under-14 team. You know, winning the Strandfontein under-14 tournament, winning the Criterion tournament, winning the league unbeaten, and also just recently winning the FC Kapstad. So I think this award comes in as a recognition of our hard work. But I'm not only alone, you know. There's my assistant coach, which is Kalal. He's a lovely gentleman that also works hard behind the scene. There's Adrian, my team manager. This goes to them also. And all the boys, you know, that has helped me to be here. I'm the coach because of the player that I coach.
Let's talk about the players that come through the ranks at the club. We know the club is very big on development and producing superstars. And I think you are right on that path where you're producing superstars for the future.
Yeah, if we look at it now, we got Luke Batman, an exciting young talent that is already with the first team. And there's a couple of more that are coming. Your Genino, your Seviwe, your Liam Amafu, your Clyde. The list is endless. You know, Takir Lee, that will probably soon join the first team. If you look at the younger ones, also we got lovely boys. In the under-14s, there's promising talent. In the under-16, let me not mention names, you know, but there's a lot of talent that South Africa should be excited about in the years to come.
For my junior player of the year.
Yeyiphi into ocinga uba uyenze kakuhle kule season eyenze uba ube kanti ufumana le award?
I think kube ndimamela xa ndixelele i-instruction ndenze yonke into ekuthiwa mandenze nasejimini. Kube xa siyi-team sisebenzisana sonke as a team.
Oh, well, I think it was well organized, really enjoyed it, and it's great to see that Safa take the time to recognize the players and coaches. That's obviously done well throughout the year.
Let's talk about Luke Batman, who is now promoted into the senior team. He was in your under-18 division, especially during the Coke Cup and maybe for the entire season. He's the player of the year, junior player of the year.
Yes, that's correct. So he's obviously a tremendous talent, and we're obviously lucky to have him. He's come through the ranks since under 12. I think he's joined the club since he was 9 years old. So obviously, we've also put a lot of work into. It's nice to see that he's gone through all the steps. He's doing well, promoted into the first team. He's still in school, so he still needs to keep a level head, and obviously the club's helping with that.
You're producing players for the senior team, which is now in the Premier Division. How does it feel to see some of these youngsters coming through the ranks and obviously performing very well under yourself?
It's when we have players getting promoted to the first team, it's better than winning any trophy. I mean that's the joy of it. Seeing players like Luke Bartman, for example, 9 years old and he's 79, he's playing in the first team. That's the biggest reward, and it just shows that as an academy we are doing a good job.
Khanixelele le award ithethe ukuthini kuwe?
First of all, if it wasn't for my teammates, for me award, so I must thank them, and I will thank abantu ababevotile so that I can receive this award. Excitement and I can't even explain.
Khanixelele mani, nidlale isizini yonke and ngoku ufikelele kweli nqanaba loba kanti iya-recognizwa i-contribution yakho nee-teammates zakho ngoba into imele apho umele nee-teammates zakho. Ingabe ithetha ukuthini loo nto leyo? I-support structure senu sithini, ingakumbi mhlawumbi nasebaleni amaxesha otreyina?
First of all, kuyo yonke le situation, I would like to thank iPhilip LFA. They've been around apho sikhoyo bakhona nabo. So it's a big thanks to bona and all the support they've been giving, because there's no other support when ibona besifumana, but ngokuba bebukho bona besisoloko simotivated nasejimini sine privileges bathina sifumana ibala from 5 o'clock until 6 o'clock basejim, whereas ezinye teams zinazo ezinye privileges more than thina. So that's why siphile silapha thina as a team yam. Nam ndibulela kakhulu into ndimbulela kakhulu nguMr Bayanda Skit, because if it wasn't for him ngeningamyanga apha mna.
This award means a lot. It means a lot because we've worked very hard the past 3 years. We've won the league, our stream 3 times, and last year we won and we went to the playoffs. So it means a lot to us. We've worked very hard for this.
Uphi umuntu ocinga uba udlala indima enkulu ukwenzeni uba i-Dangerous Heroes ibe kanti iqhuba kakuhle, ifika kwi-finals, iwina neligi, niye nabethu mos i-UCT kwi-playoffs, but last year naniyile kwi-playoffs nationally.
I think team as a whole, team has worked very hard, but sisebenzisene simamele, besisejimini day to day, besimamele rules zocoach bethu. We did what we were told to do, so that's why we are here now.
It was very good experience, and I'm very grateful to be chosen because it's other children also that work out the same as me. But I'm grateful, and the experience was fantastic, and I really enjoyed myself, and I would like to go again. It was brilliant. I felt like a professional player, but the experience was very good, and I'm grateful.
It means a lot. It means a lot to me because I'm long in the structure. I've been coaching now for quite a while, and I'm not actually up. I'm not the person that's like awards in it. But my president was pushing me because for the last 2 to 3 years I was working very hard in my elevate with juniors, with seniors, try to develop my elevate, try to develop the players in the elevate. So it was a tough journey for me to, and I understand why my president of my elevate, Mr. Aslam Peterson, was so curious about me being involved in this nominee because he just think that I'm working hard, but I just think I'm being sent by the man of God to do what I had to do. You understand? And in football is my blood.
If you had to reflect on in your team and in the structure of the LFA, the difference that you've made, what are some of the key things that you look back and you feel proud of yourself, considering what has happened tonight that you've been awarded as well?
Yes, last year I was approached by 2 years ago. I was approached by the president of the LFA. He asked me. They want the team in the green smell and in the one team. So I said to him, okay, I will try. And unfortunately, I said, okay, let's give it a go. So I've been working with the boys. I work very hard with the boys. Unfortunately, we lose out in the quarterfinals, but it was to give them the exposure. And today, from the 20 13 of them is playing in the highest league. So they were not recognized before. So there was a lot of players who come through my hands, especially Yusuf Mart was one of them. I've been around the block. Um, I'm working with my develop my thing that I develop with players is to make players better, to let them understand the game. Because why it's important to understand the game because in communities, especially poverty communities, they're not from academies, so the mental aspect, it's you will struggle with it, and we've been struggling with it for a while, but I've been patient with them, and there's a lot of players who come through my hands. I can't mention all of them, but I'm just feeling honored tonight to get this reward because it means a lot to me. It means a lot to my elephant, and it means a lot to my community because I don't do things and not involving my community. I involve my community because why? When you live in poverty, it's not easy, and I mean there's a lot of players who go to Cape Town City. In Ajax, in what you call it, Stellenbosch, in Spurs, but they will never ever try to come to Menenberg because there's talent in Menenberg. Because why? Sometimes you you look and you think, no, my Menenberg, because everybody's not gangsters. Everybody is just that raw talent and need opportunity. Because if we want to build this country, we need to look at everybody. We can't look at one side and not look at the other side. And I just think that our elevator will grow from strength to strength. Our elevator is busy moving in the right directions. Um, like next year, in the elevator, I'm going to coach the under 12 and try to pull them up there. We're going to have a academy structure. So I've been appointed as the head coach of the under 12 to because why when our place is not an academy, so we as the coaches, as senior coaches, we cannot sit by the seniors and forget because we must get the juniors when they come to seniors, and then we sit with the struggle. And it's hard work, but it's doable. It's doable because why? When you come from poverty communities, the biggest challenge for a coach is that the training side, because why they're not used to train. They don't have training ethics. So you need to learn them to train from under 12 and then it start to grow. That's the only difference. The cities, the Stellenbosch and the Cape Town Spurs, that's the only difference. They train 5 days, you train 1 day. 1 day is not good enough. Understand? So I am busy with that, and we will inform you guys how far it goes because why we open an academy, the Menenberg Football Academy.
Firstly, I'd like to say thank you to the man of above granting me this opportunity. Uh, I'd like to say thank you to our teammates, coaches, everyone involved on and off the field. For doing for them, for motivating me and keeping me going, always telling me to do better, encouraging me to do better. I don't think I would have did this without them. And their help. This award actually means so much to me as a person. Shows that there is more, there's room for me to grow. Not just me, I can give back to the younger ones out there. So it really means a lot to me.
Tell me what did it meant for you to play at Athlone Stadium. Every player wishes to play there, especially in the Coke Cup final.
Yes, that is every player's wish. Like hard work, all I can say is hard work. It's really something special to play on Athlone Stadium, I must say.
Were some of the people that you think played a big role in the recognition that you've received tonight and maybe getting into the Coke Cup finals as well?
I think my teammates, most first and foremost my teammates, from the front to the bank to the bench, coaches. So they all would be them.
It was my first time playing in Athlone. For me, it was a great experience at the end. No, the loss came, but we fought till the end. So that's the main thing. That as we left that stadium, that's what we took from it, and obviously the awards. I think it was in around 16 where I was also a nominee, but then someone else got it. But then this guy told me, "Look, continue pushing." And then I told my dad, "Daddy, what if it's at the end and I get it? He said, by God's grace, you will get it. So I got it.
So how do you feel?
Happy. That's all I can say. Very happy. And also for me, the achievement at the end, because I played for a team last season. Our franchise was sold, so many of our girls were very down and all that stuff. But achieving this was actually shows that there is light at the end of the tunnel. So yeah, for me, it's a great accomplishment for a team, new players that we only 8 months together, and achieving that was actually great. So it's head up to them.
Just share with me what was your experience at the Coca-Cola Cup and how do you feel about this award tonight?
I've, it was a big experience for me. It was my first time and I really enjoyed it, but there was also the down moment at the end of the game, but nevertheless, that was that. But yeah, for me tonight, feel very special to be there and amongst all these people, good players, everyone.
All the players want to play in the Coca-Cola Cup and you just said it now, it was your very first time. How did it feel to play at Athlone Stadium?
It's a big experience for me. Yeah, and yeah, like all the guys of my teammates, it was the first time we had, so we were very excited. Couldn't sleep, sleepless nights at the night. But yeah, all that turned out, we say thank you for our crowd and our support and everything.
We played against a tough team, get on Spurs in the final, you know. But I feel like we did our best as a team to not, I wouldn't say like let them win by a big margin, but like we tried our best. We gave 100% on the field, and the result was what it had to be. They were better team of the day.
How do you feel to be recognized tonight?
I'm very honored because like you know, been working hard my whole junior career, and I'm proud of myself. Hopefully, I can take it a step further after this also.
Your coach mentioned that he says he came, with a team from a younger age, and he was very proud to see you guys growing up, and some of you are now going to be promoted into the senior team.
Yeah, our coach played a big role in our development. We were all in the same team for like 5 years, maybe more even. Um, yeah, it's nice to see all of us as juniors also getting promoted to the first team and getting more experience. And it's all thanks to the club and the coach.